Welcome back to the Séance of Blake Manor. This is episode 21. If you're just joining, go back and watch from episode 1. We're in the thick of it. It's only been a couple minutes since I put the game down in episode 20. I thought I should just get straight back in, continue where we left off. We still can't go into the basement. So just me, Dr. Callahan and this horse. Bitterly disappointing. I was expecting to be in the basement by now. I was expecting to be in the basement 2 hours ago, but I overslept because of the freaky nightmares. So let's just go straight into it. I'm Stuart. This is Dr. Callahan. Go.
Mr. Ward, what can I do for you?
I don't know, honestly, at this point. I don't know. Did you go to the ball? I can't say I was expecting a ball quite like this one. Me neither. Thankfully I got a whiff of the drink, and I knew something was off. Since they alter one's mind state, knowing you've taken a hallucinogen can lead to a very different experience than not knowing. You didn't take it then? That is not what I said. That isn't what he said. Okay. Now who do we think would know about Skerritt? I haven't asked anyone about Skerritt, so let's just start here. I don't think Dr. Callahan is the one to ask, but I need something. Have you spoken to Mr. Skerritt? We have spoken some. I find he has a similar way about him to many gentlemen I meet in professional circumstances. Outwardly pleasant, perhaps a little old-fashioned. Some of the old-fashions hold over better than others, wouldn't you say? I'm not at all sure what Miss Dean sees in him, but they seem to have a sort of dynamic going on. Okay, good to know. Yeah, we need to close in on some of these people. Can you tell me about Mr. O'Finn? Ah yes, our druid friend. He's alright. His heart's in the right place, but his code of conduct is so dated. He needs to be more open to progress. And I think he would achieve more if he were.
I have to be on my way. Be well, Mr. Ward.
So, Father Sinnott, I think, is a possible way to go. We got some characters we want to know more about, especially Hunter. I want Hunter to come here, for God's sake. I need to be in the basement to play the music. I can research Norman Blake to find out about the music. Maybe that would help. I'm going to go out by the front just in case anyone's standing out here. And I want to know more about Skerritt as well. Anyone out here? No. Just going to see if anything else is over here at the time. Ding, ding, ding. Oh, the front door is accessible. No. Okay. Okay. I was banking on the basement being a thing. But it is not a thing. So on we go. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Telegraph room. Yeah, see, the music's changed in the manor. It's a bit spookier now. We've been shaken by our experiences. Oh, hello. I think... Did we resolve you? We did resolve you. Okay. What are you doing? What is this? Is it just paper? I don't know. Can I ask you about...
More questions?
If you don't mind. Can I ask you about people? Can I ask you about Jonathan Blake? Have you spoken with the Marquess at all? I have. I wanted some guidance on the history of this area, of the people from it. He was polite, but brief. Sent me some of the libraries, which was helpful, but not very friendly. Sorry, I kind of glossed over that. What about this guy? What's his deal? Have you met Father Sinnott? I am a Catholic. Of course would have spoken. But what would a priest want from a thing like this? Surely he, more than anyone, has enough authority on what lies after death. Okay. No, okay, I'm gonna leave.
Sure.
Just give me a second. Let me go to Skerrit for a second. Who could possibly be connected? Who can I actually ask? Mysterious crest. What is its relevance? I haven't seen anywhere to put this number. This is really annoying. Could that be a safe code? I doubt it. The only reason I'm doubting it is because the safe codes are a little bit longer, aren't they? The numbers are bigger. Okay, if I wanted to get to Sinnott, is there anyone connected to him that I could ask? Not really. Okay. Wow. This is going to be the Stuart Wanders About Lost episode. No. Anyone in the drawing room? I'm just going to work out where everyone is right now. Ballroom we've done. There's no one in here. Don't want to look at the bookshelf. Don't need to look at the bookshelf. Don't need to look at... Do I need to look at the chalkboard? There's nothing written on it. It's been thoroughly cleaned since its last use. Okay, I thought maybe we'd see a little hint of something, but no, there's nothing here for me right now. Okay, that's fine. Where is everyone else? Where are the keys? How do we get to the safe? Too many questions. Now, what am I doing? I could go to the library, because I could look at that thing. Ballroom we don't need to go into. Is this the library? Let me just briefly go into the library. Let me look up Norman Blake. No one's in here. Okay. Percival Blake, Wilhelmina Blake, Mary Blake, Irish Gods, Gnosticism, Blake history. Yeah. Yeah, is there Norman Blake? Yes, please. Okay. Strange. There's no record of a Norman Blake. Okay. Okay. What's the missing book here? I've lost where the book is in all this. I think that was part of the haunting, wasn't it? Where's the missing book? This. Okay. Okay, I don't... Fine. It doesn't matter because we've resolved that bit. That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Why is there an exclamation mark? They know the grounds. This person has gone missing. Bullshit. Okay. I mean, what a load of dead ends we're running into. I'm going to write down no book. Find keys. Synot. Where else are they going to be? So a load of... Oh, okay, we can go to the graveyard, can't we? Let's do that. Let's do that. That's new. What's out here? Let's do that. We can go to the graveyard and maybe the church. Yes, I remember now. This way. I believe we might have just walked through that door. Doesn't matter. Graveyard it is. On we go. This way. Okay. Good. We've got a thing we can do. It's 11:30, I think. Yeah, basically 11:30. I want to tell Hunter to go to the bloody basement.
Mr. Ward.
Go to basement. Delivery. Have I asked you about this? I'm going to ask you. How do you think you're going to spend the day? Ah, we've a delivery all morning, so that'll have me down in the basement to unload. But I have to tend to the gardens for a little while at 11 AM, so I'll step out for that. Okay, so 12 noon, you'll be back in the basement. Then I might see about getting a moment or two to rest below decks before the seance goes on. Okay, cool.
I'll be off. Right, yeah.
Right, I am. Actually, I'm going to ask you about Doyle, if you don't mind.
Mr. Ward.
Because he's up to some fucked up shit. Doyle is... Do you speak much with Master Doyle? He's not one for talking. I worry about the boy. I mean, I'm sure a lot of it is just sour grapes, but there's something about him. And the poor lad has night terrors. Always muttering about black angels or something. It's no wonder he always looks so tired.
I'll be... Right, yeah.
I know he's Scottish. I can't do it. I can't. We didn't actually crack anything about that, did we? There's to be a livery. Okay. Blah, 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 blah. Right, down. I don't think Mr. Dupre is going to have anything to offer, but he might have something to say about... What's this? Ooh, more to analyze. Interesting. No. Why did I spend time on that if you're the same?
Hello again, my friend.
My last nerve. Were you at the ball? What did you see? What did you make of last night's ball? Why, it wasn't dissimilar to Mardi Gras back home. Less soulful, but when you're as homesick as I found myself to be, it was a welcome distraction. Did you spot the quartet? He's Irish again. Apparently that four-piece was killed here over 100 years ago by the Marquess of the time, so nobody else would hear how finely they played. They just placed some instructions down and let those lost souls find them. Quite macabre, but also fascinating. Do you know anything about Scarrett? Have you spoken to Mr. Scarrett? To him? No. To men like him? Every day back home. Some people are so full of self-loathing they can't keep it to themselves. It spills out and hits everyone around them. I don't think anyone else is gonna... Hunter, Blake, Scarrett. I just don't think you're gonna give me anything, are you?
Not at all.
But I am just gonna look at your mystery map. We need someone to represent St. Bridget. But who? Okay, what's in here? Mausoleum door? Can we open it? It's locked. 11:34. What's around here? What can I click on? Okay, not a lot. There's going to be a lot of mausoleum doors I can't click on. Ah, Mr. O'Mara. Ooh, okay, shh.
The distinction is, to be particular, that archaeologists study physical objects, but much of it is found buried, yes.
And that is where you found those jars for me?
Okay.
In short, yes. But I was on the hunt for something else. A vase.
Oh?
Over 100 years ago, a vase was unearthed from an unidentified tomb in what used to be Nubia. It was found with the canopic jars.
Okay, we know this.
It took the place among the set of the jar that would have held the entombed's heart. And yet, it was empty.
Rotted away?
No. There are mummified hearts that have lasted thousands of years. And the jar was still sealed.
Quite the mystery.
The jar, a vase, really, contained only wood ash.
And whose tomb was it?
It was unmarked. Unknown. Likely, whoever was buried there wished to be unknown. Or forgotten. I think it was the real final resting place of Nectanebo II. His royal sarcophagus was never used. He fled after defeat by the Persians and ended up in...
Nubia?
Yes, exactly this. Notably, he was considered to be a powerful magician.
Okay.
So you suspect the missing heart is related to that?
I do not think the heart was missing. I think perhaps it was destroyed in some ritual of his. Truly, I do not know. And the vase was taken, making it hard to study.
Okay. Well, we know she's after the vase, but like, I don't remember the missing heart stuff.
Who pilfered it?
Okay.
Thanks to our Miss Dean, I now know the last documented person to have had the vase. Bernard Blake, a great-granduncle of the Marquess, though he never held the title himself.
And do you think your vase, it is here?
This is where my trail ends, so I'm hopeful. But I have searched this place as much as I can. There is only the basement and the residence.
Well, good luck to you. If I can help, I will. I am indebted for the jars.
No, that favor was paid for many times over by Evelyn in getting me this close. May her kindness to us both be repaid by her imminent return.
How is Evelyn connected?
I hope so.
What did we just get out of that? What did we get out of that? Why is there an exclamation mark? Stop that.
You
I'm
again.
Yeah, I'm suspicious of you, man. Tell me about the father. Have you had the opportunity to meet Father Sinnott? We didn't talk for very long, but we've met. He also brought me here. So I talked with him about angels. He asked me some questions, but grew quickly bored with my responses. I've been avoiding him ever since. Imagine. Boring a priest. But there's Sunday Mass at 12, isn't there? So much for that. I'll see him there. I think I know the ball was real. I don't know how much I really need to ask him about the ball. Who else is he connected to? Evelyn Dean. Have you by any chance met Miss Dean? Ding! Have I? I mightn't have shown my face if I knew Evelyn Dean was here. But why should I suffer for her lack of decorum? Miss Dean turned down a marriage proposal. Miss Dean turned down a marriage proposal I made her a year or two ago, and there was not a second thought to it. It'd have been one thing if it were just an offer of convenience, but I thought... I was stupid enough to ask if she'd mind me switching to room 16, you know, just to be near her. At least I was there to overhear her and Miss Quinn arguing in the corridor the other evening. Okay. Okay, no, I hear you. Quinn... Dean... argument. I think we do know about that, actually. I think that'll be about the, we can look that up in a sec. Honestly, Quarantine needs to let it go. Evelyn just makes use of people. It's just how she is. Cool. Do you know much about my other prime suspect? Have you spoken to Mr. Skerritt? Briefly. He introduced himself to me. Seems to know some family of mine. Seemed to know me too, but I don't recall him. I tried to place him. I asked about his family, but he seems he has none. He went a bit quiet after that. So I left. I didn't come here to see an old man reflect on his wasted life. Great.
I'll be off, Mr. O'Mara.
Don't let me keep you.
What are we missing here? Church service is now, right? Oh, the Protestant service is now. The Mass is in the drawing room in an hour. I'm assuming these are all locked, but... Can I read that? Nope. What's this? Mary. Here lies Marchioness Mary Elizabeth Blake, née Brown, beloved daughter, wife, and pillar of the community. May the good Lord keep you ever by his side, my love. Okay. Okay. Who's this? Oh, it's Dupre. Okay, so we've gone around. Have we spoken to everyone who's here? Yes. Can we go into the church? Let's find out. Might as well click on this mausoleum door. It's locked. Ah! Broken. Wow. Oh, it's to stop grave robbers. Yeah, it's also locked. Well, that was a bit spooky, wasn't it? Not much going on back here. Not much going on here. Okay, good to double check. Okay, good to double check. Right, now let's see if we can go in this bloody place. Into the church. If I have to sit through well, at least it's not a Catholic service. Who's this fella?
Now, before we continue today's service, I wish to discuss this grand seance you're all here to attend this evening.
I can't imagine he'd be super happy. 16 minutes, we'll still be inside the hour. I don't have any other thing going on.
A word of caution on the whole affair.
I think, to be honest, I want to get us to 12 because I want to get in the bloody basement.
There is certainly a temptation in this world to search for answers that seem beyond us. I understand that the loss of a loved one, for example, can compel a person to seek truths in unusual ways. But the Lord does not set upon our shoulders more than we can bear. And if there are truths to be found, He will lead us to them.
Okay.
If there are questions we need answered, he will provide those answers. And if the questions remain unanswered, he means it to be so. We must have trust in the Lord. We must trust that he will lead us to where we need to be. I implore you to keep this in mind as Halloween passes and we bring in the dawn of All Saints' Day.
Okay, yep, not a fan.
And I will pray for you all, that your better nature and your faith prevails, where it might otherwise waver.
I mean, I got to tell you, Father, you and I are on the same page, not in terms of the Lord, but in terms of getting them out of this bloody seance.
Marquess, please, be reasonable.
I should follow him.
Okay. Why is he leaving? Oh, because he wants the seance. 6 facts uncovered. What are the 6 facts I uncovered? Alright, there's the Marquess. Let's have a chat with the Marquess when we've never done it. What are these 6 facts? What has happened here? What are we on now? Let's crack open the Marquess. He's a Protestant. Sure. Anything else? Ooh, I wonder if... Sorry, I wonder if when we got exclamation marks it was because it was adding facts, but I don't think that's true either. So what have we added to? Anything? Where did the facts go? Did we go for... Okay, so here we go. Everybody who was there got the mark. They're a Protestant. And then everyone we see at the Catholic Mass, we're going to get as a Catholic. And then maybe we'll find out later that our suspect is Catholic or Protestant. I think that's what's going to happen. Okay, that was useful. And it did bring us closer to 12. We are going to get in this basement. Okay, I'm going to do it for you guys. Let me analyze you. It's been a while since we've done this, isn't it? Okay. A haunted expression. There's a troubled look in his eyes. Tired shoulders. He looks exhausted, and like he's been exhausted for a very long time at that. Pocket watch. Though he might hide it, he's keeping a close eye on the time. And a proud stature. An open, straight stance, as is so common with the gentry. Ding, 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 ding. Yeah. What do we think about this? What could be the cause of his unrest? It's his spooky wife. Yep, misery from his spooky wife. Despite his proud bearing, it must hurt knowing the Blake family is not as grand as it once was. But still... Okay, am I going to poke him on that? I don't know if he'd appreciate that.
Ah, a new guest. You would be Mr. Ward, then.
So I think I've got 3 things I can ask him. Because I think once we hit 12, he's not going to be here anymore.
I am the Marquess of Doon, Jonathan Blake. A pleasure.
You have the better of me, sir.
No, not really. I know nothing more than your name. That is why I invited you to lunch today, to meet you before the seance later. I do hope you will attend.
I will.
Thank you for the invite, Marcus. I certainly hope to see you there.
Well then, Mr. Ward, welcome to my home and to the grand seance. I hope whatever you are looking for, you find it here.
God, there's so much. There's so much. Do I want this? Do I want to know where he is at all times? Let me start with this. Did you personally invite Miss Dean to the manor, Marquess? My only The only guest that was invited was Miss Mantovani. Her name was enough to bring the rest. Miss Dean's late departure is frustrating enough without her having been invited, frankly. Well, why did you drug everyone? If you'll forgive me my forwardness, I was not expecting a gala quite like the one of last night. I assure you, Mr. Ward, neither was I. But these things, rituals, rituals. You mean to say that was part of the seance? Part of the preparation for it, yes. Tonight we performed the seance, but we've been hurtling towards it for some time now. With the ball, we crossed one of the final thresholds, the point of no return. Okay. Don't care about that. I kind of want to ask about her. Oh, Joyce. Shit. Your son? Evelyn. Have you spoken much with Miss Dean? She left before we had a chance to be introduced. A shame. I gather she is quite the woman, and a capable practitioner of her art.
If you'll excuse me, Marquess Blake.
That's it. That's as much as
Of
I'll get.
course.
Ding dong. We're in a frustrating time, aren't we? We are in a frustrating time. And we are going to go to Catholic Mass. Hopefully it won't take more than a quarter of an hour or so. Oh, I can still talk to you. Okay.
Ah,
Yeah. Alright, tell me your schedule. Any interesting plans for today? Are the silent dinner and seance not enough for you, Mr. Ward? Certainly I expect they'll keep me busy for much of the day. I'll make time for Mr. Coventry's talk, however. It's always interesting to hear an outsider's perspective on one's home. I suppose, yeah, tell me about Wilhelmina. Does the name Wilhelmina Blake mean anything to you? Ah, a great aunt of mine, if I'm not mistaken. I don't recall much about her. She disappeared long before I arrived in the world. But yes, I do recall that she disappeared. With a portrait of her in the lobby, and no doubt something on her in the library, if you are interested. Go on, bridge game. I haven't asked about the bridge game. We were at the bridge game on Tuesday. Yes, I have been trying to spend some time with all the event participants. It was a suitable way to meet as many at once. Do you know who attended? Blah 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 blah. Yes. What do you know about Skerritt? Have you met Mr. Skerritt? The banker, yes. For a man who's never experienced love, he has a lot of opinions on what it might be. I suspect it was his attention that drove Miss Dean off in the end.
If you'll excuse me, Marquess Blake.
of course.
I can't make my voice as deep as him. What has this given us? If anything. Not a lot. Actually, can I ask you about your son?
Ah, Mr. Ward.
Yeah. Your son. I have not yet had the pleasure of meeting your son. Nor will you. With respect, sir, I do not think this event is suitable for him. Too many strange ideas for his young mind. It's bad enough that I've strayed down this path. If my wildest dreams come true, and I see my wife, then I will be fit to deal with whatever that does to me. But he is just a boy. I fear what seeing her like I fear what seeing her like that would do to him. Or not seeing her. That too would be hard on him. I would do anything to protect that boy, and so I've ordered him to stay in the residence until that whole ordeal is over. Okay.
If you'll excuse me.
Of course.
Okay, so, as we suspected, it's all about the late wife. But we will get into the residence and we will talk to that boy. By Gumbo. Who's here? Coventry. I don't want to spend too much time outside of the Mass because I want to know how much time Catholic Mass is going to eat into our day. Hello. Eat into our hour.
Mr. Ward, how...
Yeah. Who are you? Like, what's your deal? And where are you going to be? Anything planned for today? Whoop. Okay, sorry, I clicked on it. I hope to make the doctor's talk at 3 p.m. And of course, I'm giving my own talk at 5 p.m. History of the region. And I'm interested in attending the silent dinner at 8. Not a lot. Not a lot. Skerritt, give me something. Have you had the opportunity to meet Mr. Skerritt? The Freemason. Oh, I think I'm not meant to let that slip. Then again, he told me in no great confidence. I think he wanted to impress me. He seems a fine enough chap. I'll make sure to get a business card from him. Can't hurt to get in with that crowd. Freemasons. Okay, cool.
Good day, sir.
And to you.
Cool. That gave us something to talk to Skerritt about, I'm assuming. Yes, okay, we've got a little something something. Back we go. Okay, to Catholic Mass. If this game is accurate, Catholic Mass is going to be about 3 times as long as the Protestant Mass. That's not where I came from. Where did I come from? Oh, hello. I just wasn't zoomed out enough.
Hello, Mr. Ward.
Hi. I can't say I was expecting all of that out of the mass ball. Nor I. I never expected Marquis Blake would be the sort to allow such a thing. Maybe I'm not as good a judge of character as I thought. Skerritt, give me something. Do you know Mr. Skerritt? I do. He's one of the wealthiest men in London, the last of an old banking family, and in my position it'd be hard not to know him. He seemed disinterested once he had the scope of me, though, and I'm no worse for it.
Farewell.
So long. Right. No! No! This way. This way. What a strange layout. Like, why is the path sunken? Oh, who's up here? So Dupre's there. Interesting, okay. Don't think we're going to get much out of these guys, but... Oh, there we... Oh!
There really are ghosts in the manor, aren't there?
Have you seen something?
I've certainly seen something. I just can't decide what it was. But everyone seems very certain that the house is haunted.
Well, it is. I really do think it is.
I feared as much. Then what can we do about it?
Well, it's not really our place to do anything about. But it will be alright. You'll see.
I might make some extra offerings to my ancestors, just to be sure.
Okay. So, ghosts, ghostly things. Do we care about talking to any of these people? Have you talked to Skerritt?
Again?
Look, I'm sorry, but... Why is he gold? Oh, just because he's selected. Okay, just a quick... Have you met the Marquess? I have, though I can't say he seems much for conversation. After all this effort, you'd think he might be a little more interested in his guests. And... Sinnott? Have you spoken to Father Sinnott? I have, but you know, I can't say I learned much at all. He's enigmatic, which doesn't surprise me, a man of the cloth. Here. Is he here to cast fire and brimstone down on all... Is he here to cast fire and brimstone down on us for our sins? Could he... Can he do that, actually? Not metaphorically. Oh, God. And... Maybe not scare it. I feel like we got enough on scare it.
I won't bother you anymore.
Goodbye now.
And I'm going to talk to you about O'Mara.
Hello?
As a kind of sideways... I might chat to the other one again about O'Mara as well. Have you met Mr. O'Mara? I have. Through Miss McLeod. A charming rogue, I suppose, but there's something there. A danger. Given his injuries, the methods, and the rate at which he acquires them, he's possibly more of a risk to himself than anyone else. But you cannot be sure.
That's all, Mrs. Lau.
Okay, I'll leave it at that.
Mr.
I'll leave it at that. Let's get to the mass. Because we'll get to the mass, we'll find out who's Catholic, we'll see if any interesting little tidbits come out of it. Over here, 'cause it's in the drawing room, isn't it? Here we go. Here we go. Strange couple of episodes these have been.
The body of Christ.
Well, there's Sinnott.
Amen.
Does something trouble you, my child?
I thought... No, Father.
I did notice I got a achievement for attending both masses.
Then be on your way now. God bless you.
Thank you, Father.
What's going on with Murphy?
Mr. Ward, would you care to join us for communion?
I wonder what religion I am. 11 minutes, I can handle that. Is there something I want to contemplate while I'm here? What do I want to do? So the missing guests. Evelyn and O'Finn, right? No one else, right? The burning man who was in the catacombs. Or why am I still here? That is a good question, actually. Why am I still here? I guess there's no wrong answer. I think I'll contemplate why I'm still here.
2 weeks ago, I was inspecting a tenement to ensure each room had windows, for a landowner convinced that the American law would make its way over here soon. And now, I'm receiving the sacrament in a hotel from a man who could well have kidnapped Miss Dean. In fact, any of these people might be the one responsible.
But we think he is in communion, ironically, with the god, with the smithing god.
Who brought me here? And why? This is not the work I do. The work I am known for. And what on earth possessed me to accept this job?
I mean, it's a good point.
The money. Or did something else compel me? Was it Evelyn Dean's name? I think it was.
But why?
Were you possessed in some way?
To save her and throw it in her father's face. Or to find her, only to let her go. Revenge for Haemon's death. Lord help me, I do not know.
You're an interesting character, Mr. Ward.
And now, the Mass has ended.
That is how they say it in Catholic Mass. They say, and now Mass has ended.
You may go in peace.
Okay, 4 facts uncovered. Some of them were going to be about who's Catholic, I guess. There are more than 4 people there, though. Right? So, for example, Murphy was there. She's a Catholic. Who else was there? He wasn't there. She wasn't there. Oops. Doyle wasn't there. Who the hell was there? I mean, he's a Catholic, obviously. And Mara wasn't there because we spoke to him outside. Oh no, he was there. Were you there? Okay. Okay, we've done that. Oh, we can actually see who's there. So, Farley and Doyle, Barbosa, Mantovani. Okay, and we can't go in there, can we? Yeah, okay. Okay, we've done the Catholic Mass thing. We've gone to the graveyard. We've gone to the church. I kind of want to find Skerritt and talk to him about... I don't think the bar's open, if I'm right. The bar opens at 4. So I think I want to go to this talk. And I think I want to go to this talk. Anything else I want to do? A lot of people in the walled garden, but we saw them. Drawing a blank now. I need to find bloody Skerritt, and when I talk to Skerritt, I'm going to go, what's your... Is he in the church? Is he still in the church? The church service has ended, so he's still in the church. Let's go find him. Where am I going? No. Okay, let's... We've got to find Skerritt. We've got to find out what the hell his deal is. I'm so lost. Oh, no, no, the basement. The basement is free. The basement, the basement, the basement. But also the church. Shit. The basement. The basement. The basement, the basement, the basement. And if we've got time left over, we'll find Skerritt in the church. I'm also realising the basement is not this way. But that's fine. We'll go this way, I think. To the front? No, that's the residence, isn't it? Shit. There's no way from the hedge maze to... Oh my god, The stables are out the front. Which are this way. I'm a fool. I'm a grand fool. And once again, we're getting towards the end of the hour. We still haven't gone to the basement. I'm going in the basement this episode. I'm not going to leave you hanging for a second time. I'm going in the basement if the basement's unlocked. Stables. Here we go. Dining room we can't go in. Stables. What's here? East Tower. Okay. Alright, I'm just checking. Just checking. Okay. We're going in the basement. For the love of God, we're going in the basement. What's happening there?
Where were you? This lot's been sitting here since 9.
That's something to see to. Don't worry about it.
Up to some boldness, eh?
Just some boldness.
Want me to leave you this?
All right, all right. I was only making fun. Keep your shirt on.
If the staff are all busy with the delivery, this might be my best chance to search in there. Bloody right it is. We're in. We are in. Question mark, question mark. Locked door. We are in. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. Private. Is this the locked door? Okay, this is the locked door. East Annex. Wonder where that goes. Okay, that goes into the Blake part of the house, I guess. Don't care about that right now. Somebody's coming. Ooh.
Borrow your dorm key for a second?
Dorm key.
Maybe. Why don't you tell me what's happened to yours first? If you've lost it, again, you can see about getting another cut yourself.
Or if he's lost it, he might say where he's lost it.
Not lost. I just left it in this storeroom, and I don't want to have to go all the way till I have to.
Storeroom.
We really need to sort that mess out. But not until the seance is over and done with. Tell you what, you can have the keys once we have these boxes all moved.
Ah, sake. All right, let's go.
Are they gone? Search the storeroom. Do we know what the storeroom is yet? We do not. So let's... That's the laundry room. I can't hear anything. Doesn't look like anyone's on the other side. Okay, great. Just a second. I'm going to... just make sure my little basement thing is full of all the information I've got. Search the laundry. I mean, I don't know what prompted me to do that. Search the storeroom. I think searching the laundry just came from finding the laundry door. Okay. Entertainment schedule, we know that. That's an apron. We don't give a shit about that. Or do we? Let's just see what's available first. Sinks. Yeah. Food orders. Let's have a look at that. Food orders for several of the guests. Okay, that didn't give me any information. A crumpled note. Okay, let's go around. Towels, don't care. Crumpled note. It's a letter addressed to Mrs. Caitlin Joyce. The paper is sweetly fragrant. I hope you will enjoy this dandelion tea. A beautiful relief for the aches, and entirely unmagical. I see how uncomfortable I make you. But I am a practitioner, and I'm also a Catholic. That means when I'm hated, I must answer with love. That is what it means for me to be godly. Proverbs 10:12. Hatred stirs up strife, but love covers all offences. It's signed by Miss Carmela Mantovani. Paper looks like it was crumpled and then shakily smoothed out. If there were tea leaves, they're gone. Okay. Okay. Where's Joyce? It's not appearing in here, but it is going to be here. And I can't discuss it. Okay. A stove? I'm going to look in the stove in case there's anything that's been put in there. A stove! It'll be drying the towels, only someone forgot to light it. There's a stink of damp in the air. Okay, nothing in the stove. Worth a look though, in case there was destroying evidence. A rack of various liquids, mostly different cleaning agents. Back we go into the basement. Why do we think that's relevant? Okay, we're in the... Hello. Yep, St. Bridget's Cross. Why is there a crib in here? A crib for a small child. The name Murphy is inscribed on the foot of it. Isn't Murphy Saoirse's name? No. It is, you know. It is, you know. What is happening? Child out of wedlock? What is happening? Where is this child? Food orders, ironing board, baskets, basement corridor. So where's this? No, I don't want to be there. I want to be up this side. Maybe go around here. I don't think the towels are going to give us anything. I don't think the ironing board's going to give us anything. So let's go out the way we came. Okay. Okay. What I didn't do was save between episodes. So let's just do that in case I get caught, because that would be a lot of lost time, I think. Okay, where are we now? What's this? This is the storeroom, okay. I can't hear anything. Doesn't seem like anyone's on the other side. So is it... So what is this? It's like not locked. It's not open. It's like a... Where have I seen that before? So is it just like a room I can't enter? It just kind of... It's a door that gives you information, like the closets will be like, it's just full of towels or whatever. Yeah, I think they are just completely unenterable spaces. Okay, that's fine. In we go. In we go. Can't believe we're finally here. What the fuck is this? Keys. A lockup for precious items. It's locked. Yeah, but it's not locked on the other side, is it? There's a ring of keys inside. And the ring of keys are most likely... Southwest corridor, basement storage. Boom! The other gate is open, but it's blocked by all sorts of boxes and trolleys. I need to push the trolleys aside and scramble around if I want to get inside. Alright, a little pushy puzzle, is it? Let's just see what we got. So we want to go through... Okay. Okay. Oh, finally! The crouch mechanism. Oh, God. Okay, so we want to go over here. Just hang on. Fine. There's nothing I can click. Oh, spooky ghost. I saw you. I saw you. You were in there. Okay, let's push you forward. Isn't it exciting? We're in the basement. We're making progress. A piano. Oh, fuck. Well, while we're here. A fine piano. It looks to still be in working order. I wonder if I could try the melody Miss Hisham gave me. Gotta do it while we're here. We don't know... okay, so what is this? I'm not a musician, but B, C, A, E, D. So, that's B, isn't it? B, C, A, oh, E, D. We've got the vase! We've actually achieved something! On the hour! So this is it. The vase Miss Hisham has been looking for. What was... Huh?
You found it.
How the f... you get in here?
I know what we discussed, but I have changed my mind.
Have you?
I can destroy it myself. No, I will put it in a museum. Return it home.
You become possessed.
Just hand it over.
You become possessed by the will of the mask of the vase.
Give it to me. Now.
No! I won't have you lost, like so many before you.
Good, good. Smash that vase. Smash that vase. Smash that vase. Yes.
And just like that, it's over. Goodbye, Wilhelmina Blake.
Wilhelmina Blake? Did we know this?
No, I remember. I'm sorry, Mr. Ward. I don't know. I don't know what possessed me. Or rather, I do. But now, I feel as if I can think. For the first time in a long time, my mind is entirely mine. Mr. Ward, I thank you.
Did we know it was Wilhelmina Blake? If we did, I did not piece that together.
With that accursed vase gone, I finally have some peace. Some clarity. I need to rest. I've not rested in so long.
We knew she stole the vase. I don't think I realised it was her spirit that was driving everyone mad.
I will be skipping this grand seance as a start. I can see no good to come of it.
Give me your spooky goo.
Will keep away. Perhaps you should too.
I am not keeping away for now. I'm collecting the people's spooky goo. Yes. Give me... Is that halfway? Just about. I wonder if I've gathered enough facts to eliminate any suspects. I should check my notes. Well, that's as good a time as any is to call it. We have ended on a success. We've got into the basement. There's plenty of the basement left to explore. I think we've got a bit more spooky goo. But we've got a long way to go. A long way to go. And not very much time to do it. So please come back for the next episode. If you've got any thoughts, leave some comments. Otherwise, I will see you on Friday. Bye for now, I guess.